Hey guys, today I'm going to give you my spoiler-free review of the new Apple TV Plus film, The Beanie Bubble. Now, as someone who collected Beanie Babies, surprise, I like to collect things. What? Would you have ever known I'm a collector at heart? No, never. Yeah, so I collected Beanie Babies as a kid, like obsessively, right? Like I remember when they had the McDonald's partnership and I had to go and get all of the teeny beanies is what they were called. Like I would constantly be on the hunt for them whenever they would release new ones. I was going on eBay, really having my mom go on eBay to get certain characters that I had missed. I mean, listen, I was obsessed, okay? I am always part of a fandom. I always have been. I'm big into collecting, and Beanie Babies was definitely something for me back in the day. So here's the thing though, I was so young that I didn't really know the full story of Beanie Babies. I didn't really know how it played out. It was just all of a sudden one day, like, Beanie Babies weren't really cool or that hard to collect even anymore. And like, we moved on. I still have some Beanie Babies somewhere, by the way, I think at my mom's house. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I didn't really know this story. I didn't know what an awful person Ty Warner was. I didn't know the story of the women that helped him create this business. I didn't know about the kids that really helped him create the Beanie Babies. Like, I didn't know this whole story at all. So for me, it was extremely interesting and entertaining to kind of learn it and to get the full play out of it in this like mockumentary type movie, right? It's not even really a documentary. It's not a mockumentary, but it's like telling the story, the true story. And I think for the most part, it's true. I've looked stuff up after watching it, and it seems that, yes, for the most part, this is a true story. Now, I loved the cast. I think they're perfect. Zach Galifianakis is phenomenal as Ty. It's so weird seeing him like this because he just doesn't look like the same person to me. He kind of reminds me of how John Goodman looks in Righteous Gemstones, but like to me, it was interesting to see him in this role, and I thought he was fantastic. Elizabeth Banks, always fantastic. I mean, I think everyone in this film is really, really, really good. Now, my biggest issue with this movie, and I think what comes as a problem for this movie, is that it's coming after so many of this genre, I guess we can call it, right? This taking a true event, turning it into a sort of a story of let's tell this real story, and I don't know what the genre is, right? Building of a company, okay? Like we had Tetris, which I really enjoyed. We had Flamin' Hot, which I was not a fan of, if you guys saw my review for those. And so it's interesting. We just kind of keep getting movies like this. Blackberry, which I loved. But it almost feels like enough. Like I get it. Like, I don't know. This genre is already getting played out. And I think that kind of hurts this movie a little bit. It also feels a little bit too long. It feels like certain moments drag, but I will say overall I really enjoyed it and I had some fun with it. I enjoyed learning the story, and that's me personally as someone who collected them, to see certain Beanie Babies pop up and be like, oh my gosh, I had that one. Well, like I had Legs the Frog, right? I had that purple bear. Like I had all of these different Beanie Babies, so to see them on the screen was entertaining. The story itself, kind of frustrating. It's a little annoying to sit through and watch what all these people kind of dealt with, how Ty treated them, unfortunately, but I guess that's for the most part true. Like I said, I Googled after and like, oh no, Ty's kind of a horrible person. But it was interesting to learn that side of the Beanie Babies, because for me, it was always just a toy I collected. I think it's entertaining. It's a little bit too long. It feels a little bit too long, but overall I thought the cast was great, and I really enjoyed learning the story. For those who already know the story, I'm not sure what this will bring for you. It's just going to be entertaining, and I don't think there'll be any like, whoa, like discoveries. Like for me, I was on the edge of my seat, especially towards the end, to see how it was going to all play out because I didn't know. So I can imagine if you already know, it's maybe not as interesting or as entertaining. But for me it was, because again, I didn't know it, and I collected Beanie Babies, so I was like pretty invested. Like the price guide book, I remember having that. Like it was very, very interesting, to kind of talk about Beanie Babies in this way and to get to see this side of the story and this side of Ty and Ty Warner. It's very, very interesting for me. But I mean, listen, I enjoyed it overall. There were moments I felt a little bored. There were moments I could have wanted more. I felt like some parts could have been sped up and some parts could have had a little bit more time to breathe. But overall, I was entertained. I give this movie a 3 out of 5. I had fun with it. You guys let me know your thoughts on the Beanie Bubble when you check it out. It does hit Apple TV Plus this Friday, July 28th. So let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and check me out at mamasgeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.